New York lawmakers trying to take steps to ensure that a woman's right to choose has the right to choose before the Supreme Court overturns the abortion rights guaranteed under Roe v. Wade. Governor Kathy Hochul and Attorney General Letitia James are proposing legislation to increase access to reproductive services and guarantee funding for nonprofits and abortion providers. Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg is in the newsroom with details. Lauren?
And Sandra, part of the plan would also ensure that women from out of New York continue to have access to abortion. In 2019, for example, 9% or 7,000 abortions in New York State were provided to non-New Yorkers, and that number is expected to soar to 32,000 if Roe v. Wade is overturned.
Bans will not stop abortions. Bans will only stop safe abortions, and that is why we are here today, to provide access to safe abortions.
Safe and expanded access. The state attorney general, along with several state lawmakers, are pushing for legislation that would provide financial resources to abortion providers. It is called the Reproductive Freedom and Equity Program.
This fund will direct money, $50 million, to the Department of Health in order to offer grants to abortion providers and nonprofits that assist people in accessing the abortion care that they need.
For those in need of an abortion, money could be used for transportation, even child care. Some funding would go to providers to help them cope with what is anticipated to be a greater demand by women living in states where abortion could be banned.
Because if Roe is overturned, 26 states will ban and/or are likely to ban abortion. And 58% of women of reproductive age, or about 40 million women, live in those states.
No one should have to travel hundreds, if not thousands, of miles to get an abortion. But if they do, they need to know that New York is here for them.
The Conservative Party chairman in New York, Gerard Cassar, responding today, saying in part that the governor and attorney general of New York have no right to force New Yorkers to pay for abortions for non-New Yorkers. Meanwhile, in New Jersey, where the right to abortion was codified into law in January, a call today by lawmakers and reproductive rights activists to do even more.
We've got to ensure that there is funding for abortion in our state, including allowing our state's reproductive health care fund to cover abortions for people who don't have the pathway to insurance, mainly members of our undocumented communities.
Now, there is also a vote planned for Wednesday in the U.S. Senate to codify Roe. Senator Schumer of New York and Senator Bob Menendez of New Jersey both acknowledge that that vote is likely to fail. And conservatives are suggesting that if Republicans were to take hold of Congress, they could vote to ban abortion nationwide.